What is going on, guys? Samuel Wills from Samuel Reviews, and now I'm giving my thoughts on the premiere episode of Star King. I just started this video, it's really late. I can't complete where I'm not to use video plus, say, like it's away, plus I didn't away and all that stuff, so I didn't really have much time to talk about this premiere episode, but I'm doing it now. It's better late than never. So let's talk about this episode, which is also going to be the 500th episode of Survivor. So let's talk about the main episodes, The Stakes Have Been Raised, Part 1 and Part 2. And it actually was 2 episodes, and I'll get into it later, but let's talk about this episode. And also, this video will contain some spoilers about what happened in the episode, so probably watch your hands see it, but so then even more, let's talk about this episode. So first, let's talk about what happened in the episode. Basically, Game again as the 20 members of the tribe set foot on the beach. As you know, they were divided into 2 tribes, and Mana and Nuku. It basically tells them why they wasn't here, and then at least do a quick watch, and they're going to a quick more challenge where they're given a few minutes to grab supplies from their boat and to bring back to their camps. And the campers also give a chance to spread out to a nearby buoy, and at least they lost Chuka in the first place to at least their claim was tribe. And Ozzy ended up winning for Nuku, and then Eric and Tam during the scramble, Sierra from Five Worlds Apart found an envelope, and Cam should learn that is a legacy advantage which will give her immunity when either 13 or 6 castaways remain. When she will run full damage, she will probably will to someone else following her elimination. It's basically kind of like what happened last season with Jessica. Okay, then. At the camps, reward that Ozzy, whom she had betrayed inside nature of the 16th season, which was around, I believe, 8 years ago, were targeting her out of revenge. And Ozzy still has that weird feeling. And what they throw him until Ty really kind of said that. In a way said that. That might come back by a little yes. And man, Tony Clip said, "I'm looking for an idol!" And he comes out looking for it, so he's really trying to build a new spy shack, which causes Drive to trust him. Then Sears gets to giving him, or Caleb, his closest ally. But everyone's like, really? Why are you struggling too much? What? Imagine. And there's a chance that you could have been an early target. Then we get to the first mini challenge, which is also an award challenge. With 7 tribemates must row around through the water, but one of the rowers must retrieve a key from the tower. And after the row was completed off of the course to return to shore, they must dig to retrieve 2 bags of puzzle pieces. And another tribemate must need the keys to at least the third bag. Then the final 2 tribemates must use and complete each ship's puzzle. And the first trying to finish the puzzle to raise the flag will win immunity. A flint. And the crazy challenge, Nuku ended up winning the challenge. And then there was Justin Cruz when the woman talking to Sierra because of her strategizing, but then told Sierra to target was Michaela. Then when she found out, she was like, "What? Oh my god, what? What?" Which caused them to kind of reconsider their plans of Sierra and Michaela. And anyway, I was to kind of target Sandra, but the time council, they end up voting out Sierra by a 9-1 vote. I was like, wow, I thought Michaela did use 1 vote. I thought Sandra was going to answer, honestly. And but she voted 9-1, which was with 1 vote being Michaela and the vote being Sierra. Then we get to the part 2, where after time council, Tony and Sandra, the only trust winners, discussed how no one else will let a former winner win this season, and agree to allow him to, as well as Aubrey, Caleb, Malcolm. But one night, Tony later overheard Sandra talking with Troy and while she was talking to him, which led some suspicions, and Connie seemed to be kind of at odds with each other. And New Q3 basically is trying to talk to people in the tribe and trying to recruit allies to go against Ozzy. People are like, really, Suri? Suri, like, you know you're a target. And it seems that she could be a really well else in this season. Then we get to the next awarded media challenge, where 6 tribe mates must swim out towards the cage to retrieve a 400-pound snake filled with puzzle pieces. And once the snake is brought to the shore, another tribe mate must use the pieces to stop the combination along 8 rings. And then 3 couples that one swimming must concentrate to a series of 8 paddles, and the first tribe mate to have rings of all powers of wind, immunity, and a fishing kit. It was crazy. Like originally, I thought the man was going to lose again. And I thought they were actually going to win because when they were behind, they made a huge comeback, but they ended up losing again. And then so they seemed to campaign against each other. And Tony argued that Sandra needed to go for her poor child performances instead of an only 2-time winner, while Sandra argued that Tony's ability to make comedy is paranoid. And I thought, it's going to be Sandra, obviously. I mean, Tony's been like, there's no way they could call a 180 about Tony. And by a 7-2 vote, Tony got voted out, with Sandra and Tony voting for Aubrey. And I was like, Aubrey? And I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Tony got voted by a 7-2 vote, which in a way kind of disappointed me a little bit. Again, get into that later. And the next episode basically is already going to meet 3 tribes. Seriously. No, I was pretty excited with Game Changers. I was really excited for especially when it's been 100 episodes, so I got me even more excited for it. I'm excited for it, especially with the cast involved. I actually thought the first episode was going to be like a 2-hour episode just for Trump Council. It's kind of like what they did in 5 Heroes Villains on a couple other seasons. Basically, they have like a 2-hour episode, and well, they go on the kind of relationships, and then they have Trump Council. I thought that actually could be great. But now it ended up being like 2 episodes, and it usually doesn't really bother me. I have 2 episodes, 1 episode. It usually doesn't really bother me, but when involving Game Changers, there should have been at least more development, and then I'm going to say a couple of aspects that disappointed me about this episode. Like, I enjoyed this episode overall, don't get me wrong. It's just I expected a lot more. I suspected some more greatness. And from being part of the episode, that's not right. And next time, I'm kind of disappointed. Again, it's still an enjoyable episode, don't get me wrong. But again, I expected more. But I feel like Anthony's going like the rivalry between Suri and Ozzy. That was actually a pretty interesting element in this episode. In episode, we see Ozzy kind of being still being alone, betrayed because Suri was one people that betrayed Ozzy in Surviving Agnesia. Now, as when it comes to Ozzy's major blindside. And finally, another Emma Commission. I hope they explore more than that in future episodes. And I guess the few things most involved in Debbie, and I actually wasn't irritated by Debbie, honestly. Because I was really excited for every contestant on this list except Debbie. But this episode, I actually really wasn't much irritated by it, honestly. Just actually playing a smarter game. It was. I'm going to see a couple of interesting moments from Sierra towards Brian and Haley. Not much, but we can see it comes to hope that they could be bigger players at the end. And from the moment I seen from Tony, he was actually pretty entertaining. Tony's paranoia actually was kind of entertaining. As much as I didn't like Tony back at this, but his gameplay and his paranoia really entertaining. I thought, and I thought they were actually going to keep him. Other than that episode, they should definitely keep Strike and for the week, but man, that was going to be Sandra. Again, I'll get into that later. Everyone see a little more development on Caleb, which I really liked. I really like his skill was what I really need, and Caleb does have potential to go far into the game. I do hope it goes really far into the game. I do hope the same with Malcolm and Michaela. I like where they're going in those fields, and I really like what awesome things going with Sarah, Ty, Troyzan, and even Jeff Warner. And But I do see a couple episodes of GT, and he'll probably be something interesting in the late episodes, also Zeke as well. But the only time we hardly got any effective screen time for was Andrew and Brad, which kind of let me down a little bit. I'm sure I'll see more than future episodes, but still. I just want a little more. And I do invest in the future. Ari is probably gonna be a little bit up. It's probably not gonna make it that far, honestly. I just want a little more development on relationships. I mean, they're already going 3 tribes, so I just want a little more development, just a little. I mean, I get they can't do everything in one episode. I mean, they probably should have done a 2-hour episode, just one tribe council, so I could have more development on relationships. Is that too much to ask? Plus, I was a little baffled that Tony got brought out of Los Angeles. I mean, one thing, I get they don't want his parents knowing anymore. I get that. But at the same time, they were discussing keeping strength, and Tony was apparently they were discussing keeping it, and they knew they could actually run out Sandra. But no. Sandra didn't even see one vote with Tom Hanks, which actually was surprising. I thought he was going to want to vote by Michaela, Jeff. Oh no, Kayla. That's why Kayla voted against Tony, honestly. I really am surprised. And from what I've seen from the previews in Super Trump Council, and from like one can find relationship and one is basically gonna leave all the cousins in a bow so he can vote for the idol. From what I've seen that previews that's gonna be JT, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know what the tribes are gonna be yet. Man, it's weird. I'm kind of still hoping that Caleb and Kyle are the same tribe. I don't know why. I just love the relationship and I want to see the relationship more. And of course, because all these ships struck out being Caleb and Ty was awesome. So I'm kind of hoping that it's going to try by down though, but yeah, no. So overall, this episode, by the 500th episode, the stakes have been raised. Wasn't an enjoyable episode? It still had some good moments to it, and still set the bar high for future episodes and months following contestants. I just wish there was some more development about people's relationships and all that stuff. And I think how it said answer was very questionable. And I mean very questionable. So with that being said, I'm going to give The Stakes Have Been Raised, both episodes, since it was a 2-part episode, but I'm going to give the whole episode a 2.5 out of 4 stars. I mean, because I wanted some more development, and the jump hasn't really irked me a lot, but overall, this is still an enjoyable episode, nonetheless. Well guys, that is my thoughts on the latest episode of Surviving Game Changers, the 500th episode, the premiere episode. Would like to know what your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below. And stay tuned, instead of a lot of videos planning coming your way. I may have a lot of videos I want to plan doing. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Simon World from Simon World Views. I'll see you guys next time. Stay cool, everybody. Peace.